Hi, I'm Daphne. I run Core Vision Tech as CEO, and between quarterly reports and investor meetings, I'm raising my 6-year-old daughter Lily alone. Not exactly what I planned when I founded the company, but life throws curveballs. The Henderson contract needs your signature by noon, and the R&D team wants to reschedule their presentation. Rachel, my assistant, rattles off my schedule while I stare at my phone. Another email from Lily's school. What is it this time? I sigh, grabbing my coffee. They're concerned about Lily's progress. She's still not participating in class discussions. Of course she isn't. Lily hasn't spoken a single word in nearly 2 years. Not since I finally kicked Victor out. My ex-husband, master manipulator and emotional terrorist. His favorite game was tearing me down in front of Lily, telling her mommy was stupid, worthless, too ambitious. The day I found him screaming at our 4-year-old for spilling juice was the day I changed the locks. Tell Henderson I'll sign electronically and reschedule R&D for Thursday. I'm taking Friday off. Rachel looks shocked. Like the whole day? The whole day. Lily needs me more than this company does right now. Friday morning feels strange. No conference calls, no crisis management. Just me and Lily at the neighborhood playground. She clings to my hand, her eyes darting nervously around the unfamiliar territory of weekday playtime. Go ahead, sweetie. I'll be right here. I gently nudge her toward the swings, but she shakes her head. Her therapist says not to push too hard. 20 minutes later, she's still sitting beside me on the bench, methodically lining up small rocks. Is this spot taken? A man gestures to the empty space beside us, tall, with kind eyes and the exhausted look of a fellow parent. All yours, I reply, shifting my laptop. Working at the playground? That's dedication. He smiles. I'm Jason, by the way. That tornado on the monkey bars is my son, Ethan. A curly-haired boy waves frantically from the top of the play structure. Jason points to Lily. Your daughter seems very focused. She's selective about her activities. I'm Daphne. Hey, Ethan, come meet my new friends, Jason calls. His son bounds over, energy radiating from every movement. Hi, I'm Ethan, and I'm 7, and I can do the monkey bars all by myself, and I have a lizard named Spike. Lily doesn't look up, but her rock arranging slows. This is Lily, I explain. She's 6, and she doesn't talk much. Jason nods, no pity in his expression. Ethan talks enough for 3 kids, so that works out perfect. To my surprise, Ethan sits down across from Lily. Cool rocks. Can I help? Lily studies him, then slides 2 rocks his way. They work silently while Jason and I chat about the neighborhood. I learn he's a child psychologist who recently moved here. 20 minutes later, Ethan accidentally knocks over Lily's careful arrangement. I tense, waiting for tears. Instead, Lily looks at the scattered rocks, then at Ethan's horrified face. Oops, she whispers. The world stops. My coffee cup slips from my hand, splashing across the concrete. I'm frozen. 2 years of specialists, therapy sessions, and tearful nights, and Lily just said oops like it was nothing. Did she just? Jason whispers. Ethan doesn't notice anything unusual. It's okay, we can fix it. He starts gathering the scattered rocks while Lily watches him. That's the first word she's spoken since... My voice cracks. Since her father left. Jason hands me a napkin for my spilled coffee. Sometimes kids feel safe in unexpected moments. We exchange numbers before leaving, and 3 days later, we're meeting for coffee while Ethan and Lily play nearby in the cafe's kid corner. So you're really a child psychologist? Not just a random playground dad? Jason laughs. Guilty, though I try not to analyze every child I meet. But you analyzed Lily. Professional hazard. I noticed how she watches everything, processing. She's not disconnected, she's observing. I stir my latte. She hasn't said anything else since oops. I'm afraid it was a one-time thing. Progress isn't linear. Give her time. My phone buzzes. Unknown number. I decline it. Work emergency? No, probably. It buzzes again. Same number. Sorry, let me just block this. Before I can, it buzzes with a text. Answer your phone, Daff. We need to talk about Lily. My stomach drops. It's Victor. Jason notices my expression. Everything okay? My ex. He hasn't contacted us in over a year. The phone rings a third time. I answer, walking away from the table. What do you want, Victor? Is that how you greet your husband? Ex-husband. State your business. I want to see my daughter. I have rights. You forfeited those rights when you emotionally abused her. Dramatic as always. I'm filing for visitation. My lawyer will contact yours. I hang up, hands shaking. When I return to the table, Jason looks concerned. Bad news? Victor wants visitation rights, after everything he did. 2 days later, I'm reviewing quarterly projections when Marion from marketing appears in my doorway. Got a minute, boss? It's not about the Wong campaign. Marion's been with me since the startup days. She closes my office door. Victor reached out to Spencer on the board. What? Why would he contact our board? He's suggesting you're unstable. Working too much, neglecting Lily, implying you're unfit for leadership. I laugh bitterly. Classic Victor. Always projecting. There's more. I did some digging. Victor's company is tanking. He's facing bankruptcy. Suddenly it clicks. He doesn't want Lily. He wants my money. That night I call Jason. After explaining everything, he offers his professional perspective. I can document any interactions. As a licensed psychologist, my observations carry weight in family court. You'd do that? Ethan likes Lily. I like you. Seems simple. A week later, the receptionist calls. Your ex-husband is here. He doesn't have an appointment. Before I can respond, Victor barges in, designer suit hiding his financial troubles. Restraining order expired last month. Surprise. I stand, pressing the silent alarm under my desk. Get out. Not until we discuss our arrangement. Either give me what I want, or the board hears how Core Vision's brilliant leader is actually a vindictive witch keeping a father from his child. He steps closer, lowering his voice. And trust me, I've already got Spencer questioning your emotional stability. I stare at Victor, my blood boiling. You've always underestimated me. That was your biggest mistake. Security arrives and escorts him out. But the damage is done. I immediately call Spencer to schedule a meeting. The next morning in Spencer's office, I cut straight to the point. What exactly has Victor been telling you? Spencer shifts uncomfortably. He expressed concerns about your work-life balance affecting company decisions, mentioned something about erratic behavior. And you believed him without talking to me first? I didn't say that. But as board chairman, I have to consider all perspectives. Even from a man with a documented history of emotional abuse? A man who's currently facing bankruptcy? Spencer's eyebrows shoot up. Bankruptcy? He didn't mention that part. After the meeting, I called Jason and Rachel to my office. We need a plan. Victor's trying to manipulate my board to get to my money. Rachel taps her tablet. The annual investor gala is next Friday. He'll likely try something there. Jason leans forward. What if we set a trap? Get him to reveal his true intentions in front of witnesses? That evening, Jason and Ethan come over for dinner. While the kids play, we strategize. You really think this will work? I ask. People like Victor can't resist an audience. If he thinks he's winning, he'll show his true colors. I notice Lily in the doorway, watching us. She walks over slowly. Daddy? Her tiny voice stuns us both. Jason kneels down. You remember that? Lily nods. He yelled. Made Mommy cry. I pull her into my lap, fighting tears. That's right, sweetie, but we're safe now. The next day, Marion drops a thick folder on my desk. What's this? Evidence? I've been documenting Victor's harassment since before you fired him as CFO. I flipped through emails, voice recordings, and witness statements. You kept all this? I knew he'd be back someday. There's more. She slides over a USB drive. I found 3 other women, former colleagues, all with similar stories of financial and emotional abuse. He's been doing this for years? It's his pattern. Date powerful women, isolate them, then cash out. At Lily's speech therapy session, I watched through the observation window as she builds sentences with Ethan's encouragement. She's making remarkable progress, her therapist says. Ethan is a wonderful peer model. His dad's been pretty wonderful too, I admit. Friday arrives, my quarterly presentation to major investors. I've just begun when Victor slips in the back door. As you can see from these projections, excuse me, Victor interrupts, striding down the center aisle. I think these investors deserve the full picture about CoreVision's leadership. The room falls silent. Rachel subtly activates the recording device we planted, while Jason, posing as a potential investor, moves closer. Victor, this isn't the place. He smirks, thinking he's caught me off guard. I disagree. These people are trusting you with millions. They should know about your instability. Spencer stands. What's the meaning of this interruption? Victor turns to the crowd. My wife, ex-wife, I correct, has been making concerning decisions lately. As someone who knows her personally, I step forward right into his trap, or so he thinks. Let me stop you right there, Victor. I pull out my phone and tap the screen. Before you continue your little speech, there's something everyone should hear. Victor's voice fills the room from my phone's speakers. Either give me what I want, or the board hears how CoreVision's brilliant leader is actually a vindictive witch, keeping a father from his child. Victor's face pales. That's taken out of context. Is it? Let's add some context, then. I nod to Jason, who stands up. I'm Dr. Jason Mitchell, licensed child psychologist. I've documented Victor's attempts to use his daughter as leverage for financial gain. This is ridiculous, Victor sputters. Who even are you? The guy who's been recording your manipulation attempts for the past 3 weeks? Jason holds up his phone, including your call yesterday when you said, and I quote, I don't care about the kid. I just need access to her trust fund. Marion steps forward with her folder. I've compiled evidence of Victor's pattern of emotional abuse and financial manipulation dating back 5 years, including testimonies from 3 other women who experienced identical tactics. Spencer approaches the podium. As chairman of the board, I've reviewed this evidence and find it disturbing, to say the least. Victor, you are no longer welcome at CoreVision events. You're making a mistake, Victor hisses. Daphne's unstable. The only unstable person here is you, Rachel interrupts, projecting bank statements onto the screen. These records show Victor's company is 3 months from bankruptcy. His sudden interest in his daughter coincides perfectly with his financial collapse. Security guards appear at Victor's sides. This isn't over, he threatens as they escort him out. Actually, it is, I reply. 2 weeks later, I sit in family court as the judge reviews our case. The court grants full custody to Daphne Andrews with no visitation rights for the father. Additionally, a 5-year restraining order is issued against Victor Trent. Outside the courthouse, Lily runs to Ethan and Jason waiting on the steps. We won! Lily exclaims, a complete sentence that brings tears to my eyes. My phone buzzes with a text from Marion. Victor just got fired. His boss saw our evidence package. No severance. A month later, Victor appears at my office lobby. Security calls up. He says he just wants 5 minutes. Against my better judgment, I agree to speak with him in the lobby public space, security nearby. Victor looks terrible. Unshaven, discount suit replacing his designer wardrobe. I've lost everything. My job, my reputation. I can't even get interviews. That sounds like consequences? I know I messed up. I'm sorry, I really am. If you could just put in a word with some contacts. You're sorry you got caught. There's a difference. Daphne, please. I've changed. Save it. Your apology means nothing to me or Lily. 6 months later, I'm hosting a barbecue in my backyard. Lily's laugh rings out as she and Ethan run through the sprinkler. Jason wraps an arm around my waist. Penny, for your thoughts? Just thinking about how far we've come. Lily's talking in full sentences now. And CoreVision stock hit an all-time high last week. Meanwhile, Victor's living in a studio apartment and working retail. Marion joins us with a plate of watermelon. Karma's real, after all. Spencer raises his glass. To new beginnings. As the sun sets, Jason and I watch the kids chase fireflies. Lily runs over and throws her arms around me. Love you, Mommy. Love you too, sweetie. Some victories aren't about revenge. They're about rebuilding what toxic people tried to destroy and making it stronger than before. What would you have done in Daphne's position? Should she have accepted Victor's apology at the end for Lily's sake? Or was she right to completely cut him out of their lives despite his claims of changing? Would you have exposed someone publicly like she did, or handled it more privately? If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button to help others find it too. Have you ever had to deal with a toxic person who tried to manipulate their way back into your life? Share your experience in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more compelling stories that explore the complicated relationships and difficult choices we face in life. New videos every day.